What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out the video. I want to talk today about the fight being finalized between David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade for November 24th. So from Bad Left Hook here, it says Julius Julianis, who first broke the news that David Benavidez would defend his interim WBC super middleweight title against Demetrius Andrade, now brings word that the pair will square off on a November 24th PBC on Showtime pay-per-view. Benavidez obliterated David Lemieux for the belts 2 Mays ago, then firmly established himself as the division's second in command by overpowering Caleb Plant 10 months later. It's a joke that he hasn't already received a mandated shot at Canelo Alvarez, but as I said before, good on him for working to eliminate any scrap of ambiguity as to whether he deserves to be next in line. Andrade is getting a lifeline here after ditching his middleweight belt to avoid Janibek Alimkhanuly and subsequently pulling out of a WBO final eliminator against Zach Parker, which allowed John Ryder to take his place, beat Parker via injury, and receive the Canelo shot that Andrade has so desperately clamored for all these years. He should be extraordinarily grateful to Benavidez for rescuing the career Boo Boo spent so long undermining. So, I mean, I think this is a decent fight. Okay, we're finally going to see Demetrius Andrade in a big fight against a relatively big name opponent. Okay, now unfortunately, PBC, Showtime are making what I think is a dreadful decision to put this fight on pay-per-view. Okay, neither David Benavidez nor Demetrius Andrade are big box office draws. Okay, that's just a fact. All right, now this would be a great fight to put on regular Showtime and hype up a potential fight against Canelo by the winner of this match. Okay. Now, it's interesting that this fight's going to be on November 24th, which is a Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Okay. And this isn't the holiday season. And this is when people are preparing to do their Christmas shopping. They're budgeting their money. And I don't think people are going to be very keen on paying $70 or $80 to see, two contenders fight each other. I just don't think that that's going to happen. Okay. Now, at the end of this month, September, we have Canelo against Charlo, which is on pay-per-view. And then in October, for those of you interested, there's going to be the Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou fight. Okay. Now, I'm not very interested in that, but there are a number of people, boxing fans included, who probably are going to buy that fight. And I just don't see this fight doing that well on pay-per-view. Like I said, both of these guys are somebody who needs a dance partner in order to move the needle on pay-per-view. I think either one of them against Canelo would do pretty well, but together, it's just not going to happen, folks. It's just not going to happen. And these are the same folks that brought us Andy Ruiz against Chris Arreola on pay-per-view, Andy Ruiz against Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view, Luis Ortiz against Charles Martin, Luis Ortiz against Charles Martin on pay-per-view. Just absolutely miserable decision-making by PBC. I think what would be a really good fight to put on Showtime or even put on Fox, they're putting it on pay-per-view, and it's just not going to do well. So I just wanted to put this out there. I mean, I like David Benavidez. I like Demetrius Andrade. I like the matchup. But like I said, neither one of these guys is a major box office draw. So anyways, that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.